Louise, would you like to pick up my first question? Can the EU simply survive this onslaught from so many areas?
Well, I mean, you do paint quite a bleak picture, Charles, of the future, and I agree with you that Europe does face challenges. Brexit may be one of them. I would argue that actually Brexit is quite a small challenge for Europe, because Europe's been around now for many decades, and if you look at what it's achieved already, because the question is, will Europe survive? Well, it already is surviving. Now, 70 years of peace is not a small thing. I was around... My late father fought in the Second World War, and when I grew up and I was young in the 80s, we were constantly being bombed because there were challenges involved with the UK and Ireland. And those challenges don't exist anymore for various reasons, but partly because of the EU. Europe is also now the largest single trading bloc in the world, and it operates with considerable, despite, again, many challenges, economic might. And the last thing I would say is that Europe has incredibly strong institutions which are, in my opinion, very democratic and almost more democratic than British ones. So it's perfectly... So it's in a very good position to deal with all of these challenges. I mean, I remember when the European Parliament wasn't directly elected, now it is by proportional representation. That's how MEPs like Richard Corbett have been able to do so much good work from all the different political parties. And yes, it is a shame that Britain will be leaving the EU, and I think it will be a loss to the EU because Britain has always had some of the best politicians and diplomats and negotiators in the EU. But, and this is a big but, there will still be 435 million EU citizens out there. There will still be a European Parliament, a European Commission, 27 EU member states. And they are, and I know this because I've advised some of them, and I've also advised a number of Balkans countries who are waiting desperately to join. They are more than aware of just how powerful and successful and strong the EU is now. Right. So to answer your question, yes, it will survive.
Good, glad to hear it.